Your complete guide to Sabi Sands Game Reserve. Situated in the low veld of South Africa and home to a staggering variety of animals which roam in large populations, Sabi Sands has become the ultimate luxury safari destination. Sharing a 50-kilometer unfenced border with the Kruger National Park and renowned for its luxury lodges, quiet atmosphere, and sublime rustic feel, the kind that gives a nod to the nostalgic old-world safari experience, Sabi Sands is one of the most sought-after safari destinations in all of Africa. Due to its unfenced boundaries, on any given day, a huge number of animals will pass through the Kruger and into Sabi Sands, including the magnificent Big Five. Not only does this make Sabi Sands a hugely successful conservation area, as the animals have the freedom to follow ancient migratory paths, and for onlookers, this means enjoying unprecedented experiences when out on safari. And planning a trip to Sabi Sands couldn't be simpler, especially with there being plenty of guided tours available. It doesn't matter if you're a first-time visitor or returning for another adventure, having expert travel consultants handle all of the details, from lodge bookings to game drives, ensures that you get to enjoy a fulfilling, stress-free experience. By booking with the right African tour company, like ours, you'll not only save time, but you will also get access to a more personalized experience that perfectly matches your preferences, making your safari truly unforgettable. In this, your ultimate guide to Sabi Sands, we're going to give you all the information that you need to know in order to plan the perfect Sabi Sands getaway. Public versus private reserves. Is Sabi Sands worth the extra cost? When planning your safari, you might be asking the question, what's the difference between a public reserve like the Kruger and a private one like Sabi Sands? Well, the answer is rather simple. In the Kruger, you're sharing the roads, the camps, and the sights and sightings with everyone. It's a public park, meaning you'll be contending with more vehicles and bigger crowds, and as such, you will be having a slightly less intimate experience. While there is no doubt that the Kruger is an amazing destination in its own right, a private reserve like Sabi Sands takes things to the next level. In Sabi Sands, you're stepping into a world of exclusivity. There are smaller groups and private game drives, and at times it can feel like you have the wilderness all to yourself. There's a cap on how many vehicles can surround an animal, meaning you'll get uninterrupted, close-up views which are perfect for photographers or anyone wanting a quiet, intimate experience. Plus, the highly trained guides know the terrain like the back of their hand and can provide you with a more personalized and insightful safari every time. So, is Sabi Sands worth the extra cost? Absolutely. Not only will you get to enjoy top-tier wildlife sightings, Sabi Sands is famous for its large leopard populations, but you'll do so in luxurious lodges that intertwine comfort with the beauty of the bush. Think candlelit dinners under the stars, expert-led game drives, and a level of exclusivity that you will not find in public parks. Compared to the often crowded Kruger, Sabi Sands gives guests a more intimate experience. Where is Sabi Sands located? How far is it from the Kruger? While Sabi Sand is technically a private reserve and not part of the Kruger National Park, they share an unfenced border. This means animals walk freely between the two, while you get to enjoy the same incredible wildlife sightings as you would in the Kruger, but with the added benefit of exclusivity and fewer crowds. Now, how far is Sabi Sands from the Kruger? In terms of proximity, Sabi Sands lies directly adjacent to the Kruger National Park, making it easy to visit both during one trip. If you are traveling from Johannesburg, you can expect a roughly 5 to 6 hour drive, or you can book a short hour-long flight to nearby airports like Hoedspruit or Skukuza, followed by a quick transfer to your lodge. Sabi Sands weather and the best time to visit Sabi Sands. Sabi Sands has fairly great weather all year round. Like the rest of the greater Kruger area, the reserve experiences distinct seasonal changes, which makes for a unique safari holiday, depending on when you book your trip. If your main goal is to spot wildlife, and let's be honest, it probably is, the dry season, from May to around the end of September, is your best bet. During these cooler winter months, the bush thins out, making it easier to spot animals, especially when they are gathered around water sources, which become scarce at this time of the year. The cooler temperatures also make for more comfortable game drives. However, if you're a keen birder or love the idea of seeing landscapes in full bloom, then the wet season, from October to April, is probably the best time for you to travel to Sabi Sands. The summer rains bring migratory birds, newborn animals, and blooming vegetation. While it may be a bit more challenging to spot animals in the denser foliage, the sightings are often more dramatic, with plenty of action. But no matter when you go, Sabi Sands never disappoints. Sabi Sands is known for its exclusivity, which is one of the many reasons to visit. Top 5 reasons to visit Sabi Sands. Sabi Sands is surrounded by a couple of private game reserves, which might make you wonder why it should be your preferred safari destination. We have 5 excellent reasons why you should definitely be booking that Sabi Sands package you've been eyeing. Reason 1. The leopard sightings are unmatched. Sabi Sands is world famous for its leopard sightings. These elusive cats, often the hardest to spot on safari, are surprisingly common sightings here. The experienced guides know where to find them, and many leopards are used to the vehicles, meaning you'll often get those rare, close-up encounters that make for the best memories and photos. Reason 2, you will have access to the Big Five with fewer crowds. In Sabi Sands, you'll have front row seats to see Africa's iconic Big Five without the hustle and bustle of a public reserve. The private nature of the reserve means there are far fewer vehicles and people, allowing for intimate and uncrowded wildlife encounters. Reason 3, you get to enjoy personalized safari experiences with expert guides. The smaller, personalized safari experiences in Sabi Sands make a huge difference to the kind of holiday you will have. Game drives are often customized to your interests, whether you're an avid photographer, a birding enthusiast, or just looking for the Big Five. Expert guides and trackers provide insider knowledge, making your safari educational as well as exciting. Reason 4, you'll stay in some of Africa's best luxury lodges. Sabi Sands is home to some of the most luxurious lodges in South Africa. Whether you're staying in a riverside villa or a tented camp, you'll enjoy the absolute best amenities, gourmet dining, and stunning views of the bush that few others get to see. Reason 5, you'll be close to the Kruger, making it easy to visit both destinations. Sabi Sands' location, right on the border of the Kruger National Park, means you can easily combine both destinations in one trip. You can spend a few days enjoying the exclusivity of Sabi Sands, and then hop over to the Kruger for a whole different style of safari. This makes it an ideal choice for travelers looking to make the most of their South African adventure. Which Sabi Sands lodges are the best? This is one reserve that is as famous for its spectacular wildlife sightings as it is for having luxury lodges. That said, the reserve is also home to a couple of budget-friendly lodge options for those who want luxury but are on a budget. When traveling to Sabi Sands, here are some of the lodges that you can look forward to staying in. The cheapest Sabi Sands Lodge. If you're traveling on a budget but still want a taste of that private reserve experience, there are affordable options available like Elephant Plains Game Lodge, which offers excellent value without compromising on the wildlife sightings you'll be enjoying or the overall safari experience. The best Sabi Sands lodges. For travelers who are coming to Sabi Sands specifically to enjoy the luxury that the reserve is known for, then staying at lodges like Singita or Sabi Sabi are a must. These lodges have some truly opulent accommodation complete with a stellar service, private game drives, and exclusive wildlife sightings, making your stay one that goes beyond your wildest expectations. These lodges are also home to other add-ons, like day spas and gyms. Another excellent lodge to consider staying at is Dulini River Lodge. Located along the banks of the Sand River, it has some of the most stunning views, plush suites, and world-class service, perfect for couples and anyone else who wants to have a truly out-of-this-world getaway in one of the most beautiful places, not just in Africa, but the world. What are some of the activities on offer in Sabi Sands? Sabi Sands is just the place to relax and enjoy the wild, And while here, you can look forward to enjoying the sorts of activities typical to a safari holiday, such as going on game drives. Twice daily game drives, one in the early morning and another in the late afternoon, are the ideal times to go on a safari. This is when wildlife is most active, and you'll have the best chance of seeing the big five up close. Going for bushwalks. For a more intimate and slower-paced connection with nature, bushwalks are a must. Led by expert guides, these walks let you explore the finer details of the African bush, learning about plants, tracking animals, and perhaps spotting smaller creatures you might miss on a game drive. Going on night safaris. Nighttime safaris provide guests with a whole new perspective. As the sun sets, nocturnal animals come out, giving you a chance to see species like hyenas, porcupines, and even the elusive leopard under the cover of darkness. Relaxing at the lodge. Safaris aren't just about the wildlife. The lodges themselves are designed for relaxation. Unwind with a spa treatment, take a dip in the pool, or indulge in fine dining under the stars, all while being surrounded by the natural beauty of the bush. Typically, you will visit Sabi Sands through packages that include accommodation and guided tours, with the option to book directly through our company. Sabi Sands is one of Africa's most exclusive safari retreats and a place that everyone should experience at least once. Are you ready for your turn to walk on the luxurious wild side? Book a tour now.